Keanu Reeves just did the unthinkable. He went head-to-head with a wild lion to save his dog's life. No stunt doubles. No special effects. Just raw courage. And what happened next shocked the entire world. In the vast, untamed wilderness of the African savannah, danger isn't just a possibility. It's a heartbeat away. Among the roaring lions, rustling brush, and scorching heat, one man found himself in a life-or-death battle, not for glory, not for fame, but for love. This isn't a scene from an action movie. This isn't Hollywood fiction. This is Keanu Reeves, the beloved star of John Wick, pushed to his real-life limits, not with a gun, but with sheer willpower. When his dog, Archie, disappeared into the wild and crossed paths with a wounded, furious lion, Keanu didn't hesitate. He ran into the darkness, into the heart of danger, ready to face a beast that no man dares challenge. What followed was a breathtaking showdown of instinct, sacrifice, and one of the most heroic acts you'll ever hear. This is the true story of how Keanu Reeves battled a lion to save his dog's life. The African sun cast long shadows across the dry plains as the engine of an old military jeep hummed gently over the rugged dirt road. Keanu Reeves, clad in dusty boots, a weather-worn tactical vest, and aviators, drove steadily, his hand resting calmly on the steering wheel. Beside him sat his loyal dog, Archie, a wiry mutt with one ear that flopped over like a defiant flag. Keanu had rescued Archie from a war-torn village during a filming break years ago. Since then, they'd been inseparable. Keanu wasn't here for a movie shoot. He had come to volunteer at a wildlife reserve threatened by illegal poachers. Days had passed peacefully, monitoring camera traps, relocating wounded animals, but a storm had been brewing. As they approached the outpost, Dr. Salmanjari, the lead wildlife biologist, stepped out to greet him. "Keanu, we've got a problem," she said grimly. "A poacher problem?" he asked. "No, a lion. A rogue male, wounded, agitated. He's been spotted near the outer ridge. He's not afraid of humans anymore." Keanu's brows furrowed. "That's unusual. He's not killing to eat. He's lashing out. We think poachers grazed him with a bullet, maybe more. He's hurt. Dangerous." That night, under the glittering African stars, Keanu sat by a campfire, Archie curled at his feet. The calm buzz of insects filled the air until a deep, guttural roar tore through the night. Archie stood in an instant, ears pricked. "Hey, easy boy," Keanu whispered, but Archie bolted, straight into the darkness. "Archie, no!" Keanu yelled, grabbing his flashlight and tranquilizer rifle. He dashed after the dog into the night, heart pounding, flashlight beam bouncing wildly through the brush. Every shadow looked like teeth, every noise a predator. Then, in a small clearing near a cliffside, he found them. Archie stood, barking furiously at a massive lion with a fresh wound across its flank, blood glistening in the moonlight. The lion growled, ears flat, eyes blazing. "Get away from him!" Keanu shouted, raising the tranquilizer rifle. He fired, missed. The lion charged. In a split-second decision, Keanu dropped the rifle, lunged forward, and tackled Archie. They both tumbled down the embankment, rolling in a mix of dirt, rock, and fear. Keanu hit the ground hard. The air punched from his lungs. He rolled over just in time to see the lion leap from the top of the slope. He scrambled up and stood tall, shielding Archie with his body. The lion paced, licking its lips. "Back off," Keanu growled. His hands trembled as he reached for the tranquilizer dart he'd stashed on his belt. The lion lunged again. Keanu dodged, grabbing a broken branch. He swung hard, smacking the lion across the face. It reeled but didn't back down. Archie barked, drawing its attention just long enough for Keanu to grab a rock and hurl it at the beast's injured side. The lion roared in pain. Sweat poured down Keanu's face. He glanced upward and saw a ledge with loose rocks. If he could get the lion beneath it, he sprinted for the slope, climbing quickly while the lion tracked his movements. Archie growled below, bloodied but determined. Keanu reached the top, found the dart, and took a deep breath. Come on, come on. The lion crouched. Then it leapt. Keanu jumped from the ledge, falling straight toward the beast, jamming the tranquilizer dart into its neck midair. They hit the ground in a brutal crash. Keanu half-crushed under the lion's weight. He gasped, pinned, as the lion snarled in his face. Seconds passed. Then the lion swayed and collapsed. Silence. Keanu lay still, breath ragged. Archie whined and limped to his side, licking his face. You okay, buddy? Keanu whispered. The world spun, but he laughed. That was way more intense than John Wick. Hours later, dawn's first light lit the plains. A search team found them. Keanu bruised, Archie limping, and the lion sedated but alive. Dr. Salma rushed to him. My God, Keanu, what did you do? He gave her a tired smile. Saved my best friend. She looked at the lion. And him too. 3 weeks later, the lion, now named Mosi, recovered in a sanctuary zone. His aggression had faded. He no longer limped. Keanu stood outside the enclosure, watching silently. Archie sat by his side, healed, tail wagging gently. Salma approached. He remembers you. The lion stared at Keanu through the fence. No growl, no snarl. Just acknowledgement. Keanu nodded. I didn't want to fight him. I just had to protect Archie. Salma smiled. Sometimes the wild gives us the greatest stories. He turned to her, chuckling. Think anyone back in Hollywood will believe it? Already gone viral, she said, holding up her phone. Keanu Reeves fights lion to save dog. Over 50 million views. You're the real-life John Wick now. He groaned, grinning. Great. Now the pressure's on. A talk show studio. Keanu sits calmly as applause dies down. Host. So you really fought a lion? Keanu chuckles. Not exactly. It was more, survive a lion. Host. Were you scared? Keanu. Terrified. But when someone you love is in danger, fear becomes background noise. The audience cheers. Archie barks from backstage. Keanu leans in, serious now. You don't need to be a hero to do the right thing. Sometimes just stepping in even when you're not ready is enough. That's what love looks like. Inspired by true courage, loyalty, and one unstoppable dog dad. If the story of courage and loyalty left you speechless, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because we've got more jaw-dropping stories just like this one. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this incredible act of bravery. And remember, true heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes they're just the people and pets who love each other. Share this video with someone who needs to see what real courage looks like.